The Somerset levels lie between the Quantock and the Mendip Hills in central Somerset. The levels are cut by numerous rivers and waterways. The lowland landscape is steeped in history and brimming with rare wildlife, as well as constituting the ground for many quaint villages. But because of their flat geographical characteristic, the levels are often at risk of destructive climatic events. In the winter of 2013 to 2014, the Somerset Levels and Moors flood was the region's most recent large-scale emergency. The flooding hit not only wildlife and nature, but also disrupted the lives of communities in the area, damaging property, transport, business, infrastructure, tourism and agriculture.
I actually didn't believe that we had flooded because I left the house, and 45 minutes later my partner rang me and said we'd flooded and 3 of the rooms had completely flooded, so I couldn't believe that we had flooded, so I thought he was joking actually.
We gathered as many friends and family members together, and we all arrived here on Christmas Eve, and we were clearing things out, putting things into trucks, into cars, just to try and get as much equipment out of the units as we possibly could. And it wasn't until New Year's Eve that the water level started to rise, and that's when it really became very bad.
Because we were really in a situation of completely in the dark, if you know what I mean. When this flood came, we was thinking, well, this will be going on in a few days, what not to worry about it, but it went on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and the longer it went on, the bigger the frustration became.
The village of Muchelney has been cut off by floods for hundreds of years, but these ones in November 2012 and January 2014 were particularly bad ones.
Could you be better prepared by making a plan? Some things in life we can plan for, milestones, celebrations, events, but some other things are unpredictable. And spending a few moments thinking about that now can make a huge difference to you and your business. Make a plan. Ask yourself, what kind of emergency would affect my business the most? Severe snow? Rain? Wind? Thunderstorms? Drought? Fire? Power cuts? Diseases?
The things that could affect our business the most, certainly at this location, is without doubt the flooding. However, we've tried to mitigate that as much as possible by constructing the buildings in a way that can deal with the flood should it come. We're saying to ourselves, it's not if a flood will arrive, it's when it will arrive.
Make a list of all your products and services. If you distribute products, what would the greatest impact of severe weather be on your business? Think about the impact that may occur after 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, over 1 month. Identify problems and solutions in each time frame and think about what would be a possible contingency plan.
I think we were doing the wrong things. We were rolling carpets, and really we should have been taking a lot more things upstairs and being a lot more prepared with how we put things upstairs. We were just dumping stuff everywhere, so before you know it, there was just stuff all over the beds and all that. And
how do you operate? Make a list of what operations you and your business relies on. Staff, internet, storage, buildings, delivery service, other service providers. Would they still function in an emergency?
The biggest problem was because the road was flooded, that the customers couldn't get here, and they didn't know we exist.
Think of a contingency plan. What are the alternatives, solutions, or short-term structures that would allow you to operate?
Well, the contingency plan that we had initially was to relocate and return as quickly as possible.
Think of how you can protect your business. Can you protect your property and make your business more resilient? What locations do you or your business activities operate in? What alternative premises do you have? What plant, machinery and other facilities are essential to carry out critical activities? With floodwaters, you could, for example, have groundworks to improve drainage, move sockets or equipment high, set up high-level storage areas. What about your business files, documents, accounts, etc.? Where are these documents stored? Filing cabinet? External hard drive? The cloud? Did you know that there are a series of service providers that can help your business in an emergency? Your local district and/or county council, the Federation of Small Businesses, the Community Council for Somerset, the National Flood Forum, the Farming Community Network, Somerset Young Farmers, the Community Resilience in Somerset project.
As experts in business, we provide vital business services which include financial expertise, business support and advice, and importantly, a really powerful voice into government at both central and local level. Some of the indirect effects were the worst, and actually where businesses were cut off or roads were closed so people couldn't get through, they were really badly affected, and actually they really did need help. And one of the things that I was able to do for them was to be the link between them as a business community and the council and raise their issues and try and help them with things like extra signage and being a link with the highways office, so that where they were doing diversions, they were had a bit more consideration for making sure that it was the best possible diversion to help the businesses.
You can access a full business resilience pack here. Severe weather can affect an entire community and cause many challenges to business premises and homes.
The Community Resilience Plan really evolved after the 2012 flooding at a big meeting which we held in the church. It is a document which has now been sent round to all residents in the village and is available for anybody else as well. It merely sets out what is the possibility of happening, which is obviously the flooding, who to contact, to point out that there is the circulation list and everyone will be kept informed, and that will be done through either myself as a chairman or the clerk to the parish meeting, and we would be told by the emergency services what services were going to be provided and how it would happen.
If you are interested in a community resilience plan, CCS can help, working together as a community, and advise businesses and individuals to become better prepared.
Make a plan. Plan ahead.